Hey folks, this is Jake Davis with an on-the-fly review for you, and today I'm talking about Booksmart, released last May, directed by Olivia Wilde, and starring Katie Dever, Beanie Feldstein, Jason Sudeikis, Will Forte, Lisa Kudrow, and Billy Lord. This movie gets rave reviews, both from critics and audiences. Unfortunately, it was not a hit. It probably wasn't a good idea to release a movie like this on Memorial Day weekend, but then again, nothing has really been that standout or phenomenally successful this summer. The whole setup here, you know what? Let me explain it to you this way. Two codependent teenagers on the last day of school decide to go against the norm and finally go to a high school party. There's lots of shenanigans and detours on the way, but eventually they make it to the party, have a bit of a falling out, and the one ends up even throwing up on their date. Oh no, I'm not talking about Superbad. I'm talking about this movie. This movie is a shameless ripoff. Look, I already knew going into it is basically just going to be Superbad with girls, and that one of the girls was going to be a lesbian. But it's so cosmetic. There's no depth there. You know what I mean? There's nothing new bringing into it. Even making them, A+ students, doesn't really even bring anything new to the story or new to the film. I mean, seriously, they're supposed to be smart, but all their smartness really just comes from them making these random references when they can't figure anything else out. They're not smart girls at all, really. I will give the movie credit for having a good heart, a nice message by the end of it all, by you get to it. Good photography, really good photography, and like what men want, I should have said the other day when I reviewed that, was that an R rating for a film like this is just essential. And so many times you see a movie, it needed an R rating, it didn't have that R rating, and it suffered heavily from it. I thought the girls lacked chemistry. I think they're both funny. I mean, I think Beanie Feldstein I've seen her funny in other things, and I think Caitlin Dever can be a good actress. Thought she was good as a young actress on Justified. But I really was excited to see this movie. I wanted to see this movie. I was looking forward to it. Because The One Crazy Night is a staple of comedy. I was even saying yesterday, I wouldn't be a bit surprised if it goes back to the fucking Greeks, this kind of approach to comedy. And when you specifically know The One Crazy Night with high school students, or the big high school summer beginning hurrah film, is an opening for some, not just some really funny things, for some successful movies, and for some stars. I never actually saw all of George Lucas's American Graffiti, but look at the stars who came out of that film. Harrison Ford, Ron Howard, Richard Dreyfuss, even Suzanne Summers was a big TV star there for a while. Dazed and Confused, Ben Affleck, Matthew McConaughey, Mila Jovovich, Parker Posey. Superbad, Jonah Hill, Emma Stone. It was, these can be a big opening and good opportunities for young actors. Now, I should again point out, I'm in the minority, opinion-wise, on this film. I thought this film was unoriginal, unfunny, despite having a good message. But everyone else seems to really like it, so, just take that with a grain of salt. I'm the latter tier of this thing, apparently. But, again, I don't hate the movie. I didn't loathe it, couldn't wait for it to end kind of thing. I just thought it was unoriginal. I thought it had nothing new to offer this kind of genre. But at the same time, I guess it is very modern, if that's good. Yeah, and by the way, the music, the soundtrack, either every female rap song coming out right now sounds exactly the fucking same, or they just played the exact same song for every cue in this film. I won't be surprised with either one of those, to be honest with you. Anyhow, I'm gonna give it 3 stars, just because by the time the movie's over and wrapped up, I'm not sitting there rolling my eyes and rubbing my temples and stuff like that. So I've definitely seen worse movies this week, but this movie was a disappointment. I was disappointed. It's a damn shame. I was expecting something special, and I got mediocre. And also one more thing, Olivia Wilde's directorial debut. I thought she had a good eye as a director, but should definitely work on her pacing. Other than that, it just baffles me the most. This has to be the first time in movie history the most attractive and captivating person on the set is behind the fucking camera. Why would you do that? Put this gorgeous woman in front of the screen. On the screen. Anyhow, Booksmart, 3 stars. I was disappointed, but lots of people seem to like it. Anyhow, I'm Jake Davis, and I'll catch you on the fly.